Can you think of anything particular about the recording process of Scorned?
The recording process of Scorned? I was thinking, sweet, the shit's in drop D and I get to use that Gibson. Scorned is an awesome song because it's totally different than... So we've switched from styles of playing, you know? We went from playing like darker, heavier music to, hey, let's try singing. Oh, you're starting to sing too? So am I. Funny, look at that. Let's play acoustic guitars. And then we started playing like more upbeat numbers, more like happier melodic tunes. And then next thing you know, we're getting a nice blend of a little dirty, a little gritty with it, and a little dark.
And the name of the game here is getting projection out of that, so we really hear like the grit of the guitar. So
okay. All right. This thing played just like it looks, too pretty. And we had to muddy it up and put some hair on it with a good old Gibson, because...
An old Gibson.
Yeah. Good and old. Good old Gibson.
What are you doing over there? It's top secret.
That's good iced tea.
Yeah.
Hi, kids. I definitely find myself like listening to it all the time. I think it's that way, like when you, especially if you had like, if you wrote it or if you have the majority in writing it, like you kind of, you're infatuated with it, and it finally gets to a point, and then you get like that ADD, and you're like, ah, sweet, and then you start to tinker around, and you go, oh, but there's this new thing I'm working on.
Yeah, man, starting to get the hang of that. Let's.
Yeah. Once I get used, yeah, because that's new and it sounds really cool in there.
That rhythm has to be right on.
Yeah.
But if you get that, that's nailed. Yeah.
Right on. This one, there could be a nuclear holocaust going down, and it's like, but just play that one part real quick because I want to get this solo down.
Let's try once more all the way through. That same spot.
Okay.
Lights burn out and chills rush in. Standing there with my evil grin. Eyes are filled with flames of rage. Broke free from my moral cage. No more angel to my right. Ain't no use, it's a losing fight. My heart's been torn out piece by piece. I done bled out all the good in me. 'Cause I freed myself from the chains. Say no prayers, 'cause nobody's safe. Yeah, pain has broke my faith. You better stay out of my way.
Went to work, came home, and yeah, I felt inspired. The muse was with me, so I just, bam, wrote it. That doesn't always happen. I got lucky that day. When I was writing it, I was picturing like a cartoon version of myself.
Like on the railroad tracks.
Yeah, with like fire behind me, my hair blowing. Just like, yeah, tearing up.
Some sort of halter top.
So that's why this character is like a monster, because she's like beating the shit out of anything in her way, just, you know? And really dark.
She's got Medusa
wrecking
hair.
the town. She's freaking scary. And she's being bitter about, you know, morals and being good, trying to be like all pure, like, you know, and then getting like burned.
Soft as cotton, pure as gold. Loved like a child and I had a good soul. to see me come your way. Don't be fooled by the sweet face, 'cause I freed myself from the chains. Say your prayers, 'cause nobody's safe.
He'll just play and sing and be like, hey, throw a harmony down. And I'll keep practicing it. And
because that's the hard part.
When you went into that low thing, it's almost like a Johnny Cash style rhythm, like a doom, bicka, doom, bicka, doom.
Into when the hi-hat comes in, second half of the verse.
Yeah. But make it real distinctive where you go doom, bicka, doom, bicka, doom.
To come up with a melody, and then you're like, all right, now can you put some
harmony to it?
Throw some tinsel on that tree.
Yeah, and we'll just do it over and over. And
I just wanted to like hang out and feel energy off of people, and it wasn't until after you get seasoned and you start to realize like what goes down in the studio and how awesome it is, because that's where like all the creation really comes into play.
You want me to just loop a verse, and maybe you can go back and forth between the two? Because
yeah.
I think maybe just we do the verses, and then we'll figure out something for the chorus with anything. So.
Right on. I think you start to appreciate being in a studio a lot more with playing more often and really starting to get into just the music.
That's not a big crescendo, but this next one is just going to go boom. So whatever the difference between is that extra 2 bars at the end.
And so you start to map things around that, and it's not until you go into a studio that you can really like mold something. I've never worked so hard at something that's so fun too, you know what I mean? We're just strumming and humming, man. You gotta use them dumb words, alright? That's for all you folks out there watching on Gregor Vision. Gregor Vision.